Hey guys, my name's Rob, and I've decided I wanted to make a YouTube channel about my car. And I have a 1977 Corvette. I bought it about a year ago. I've slowly been working on it to try and get it right. But I've decided that there's some things that I want to share with people, some struggles that I've gone through, some things that may help you as I get this thing together. So I've been inspired by people like the Corvette Ben Friend. You should definitely check out his channel. And also 76 Vet. He does a lot of stuff himself. So, you know, I'm anxious to learn. There's a cat over there. Anxious to learn. Let me see if I can get it in the picture. There it is. Looks like it's quite pregnant too. I don't know. It's not my cat, but anyway. So I've been inspired by them to do some things to get this car right and restored and back on the road. Some things I've already done. You'll probably be a little upset that I didn't share them with you. I have some old recordings that I made 5 or 6 months ago for some things that I did, and a friend of mine that helped me. But I'll put those in. I'll splice them back in and make an episode or two out of that. But let me show you the car. Guys, this is my 1977 Corvette. See, I don't like the flames. See the flames on the side? It reminds me of kind of a big Hot Wheels, you know? So I'm not really into that. So I'm eventually going to have those taken off, and I'm going to repaint it. I'm debating on whether to paint it black or orange. I don't like red. Red was the original color of the interior. It was medium red. At least that's what the trim tag says. See a new seat right there. And you can see, you know, on the sill, the red. And so whoever had this before me did a really bad paint job on it. You know, you can see right there. It's dirty, yes, I know. But you can see right there where the red was. And if you come back here and you look, you can see, I think you can see anyway, right in there, you can see where they did a poor job of painting it. I guess the guy tried to paint it himself. But anyway, I've already done some things, like I swapped the lights, the tail lights. I put in new tail lights and new light bulbs. I put in LEDs, which, by the way, I have learned that if you put in LEDs, you've got to swap out that unit right there. At least on the 77, that's where it's at. And that makes it allows you to use LEDs. So you can see it's kind of hooptied up. I want to get rid of that speaker and that wire. That's driving me freaking nuts. Somebody did a really bad job with the tent in the back, and it started to come off, so I need to take that off. But I'm going to strip this. I'm going to strip the floorboards. You can also see down here, I think you can see anyway, see all these holes in the floor. See? I put my hand under it. I can't reach that. I'm too fat. But right there and there and there and there, there and there and there and there and there, you know, they're all pretty big holes. So I'm going to be taking a welding class this summer. I'm going to get my welding certification, and I'm going to cut that floor pan out, and I'm going to replace it myself. So that'll be one of the videos that we do. I've got to take the gauges out. Some of the gauges work, some don't. The water temperature, engine temp, that works, and the oil pressure used to work. It does not work now. So I don't know if it's been pegged there with the car on and with the car off. So I don't know if it's a bad sender. I bought a new sender unit, but I'm going to test the old one. The ammeter does not work. It's pegged out, actually. It goes all the way to the far right. You know, the clock doesn't work, so I've got to try and rejuvenate the clock. Restoration Obsession is another good channel. She did a good clock restoration, and so did Problem Solver Garage. He's very good. and he shows how to do all that stuff, so I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to replace this whole thing, you know, the whole dash and this, and I'm going to replace these parts. This broke. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is this fiberglass is broken here, so I need to have someone eventually replace that. When I get it repainted, I think I'm going to ask the body guy to fix that. It's also broken on the other side. Let me walk over there. Oh, and the door, you see the door lock is broken. So there's one guy, Law Dog Corvette, that took the door locks out and had this all fiberglassed over and just uses remote controls. And one thing I'm going to do, I bought remote control door locks, and I'm going to add those. They actually go on to the bar here, or up here. I'm not sure which one. I'll have to read the directions and see. But they open the door there, so I'm going to add power door locks. I'm going to replace the engine harness and the speaking of the engine, let's open it up and look at it. I'm going to replace the engine harness and the headlight harness. The carburetor right now is a Holly, but it's having a hard time staying tuned, and it puts out a lot of gas smell. So I'm going to replace the Holly with a Rochester Quadrajet from 1976, which is likely what would have come on this that same year. Thanks, Guy, for mowing. I appreciate that. We put a new fan clutch on and a new fan, and I haven't had any overheating problems since I put the fan on. The radiator looked like crap, so we flushed the radiator a couple of times, and I'm going to wind up doing that again, and I'll burp it too. I want to replace the distributor. I want to get a nice, I want to repaint the engine orange. You can see there's some orange down there already. I want to pull the engine and paint it orange, put new valve covers on it. There's a leak in one of the headers. When you start the car up, you can see a little puff, a little white puff come up out of the engine. So I need to replace the gaskets. I've already bought all the stuff to do that. I put a new temperature sensor in it. It's a 165, I think it is, so it'll come on earlier, quicker, and it'll help to keep the car a little cooler. Anyway, you can see here's where the AC would have been. Whoever had this car before me tore the AC out. So I'm going to wind up putting some kind of AC back in it. Probably vintage, I don't know yet though. I'm going to replace all the body mounts, because most of those are crap. I'll show you the one on the passenger side, if I can get in here and show it to you. If I can see it. See, it's pretty much toast. And the driver's side, I've still got the kick plate on to cover it. So I'm gonna have to replace all of those. I think most everything on this car is original. So I think it's got like 68,000 miles on it, and I'm pretty sure that's 68,000 original miles. I don't think it's 168,000. So I'm pretty sure that even the brakes on this thing probably are the original brakes. I've got to look at the rotors. I haven't pulled the tires off to look at the rotors yet, but if they're original, they'll be riveted on, and I'll have to drill out the rivets and do a complete brake job. Excuse me, complete brake job on it, which I already planned to do. I bought the performance rotors, the slotted drilled rotors, which you really don't need, but I mean, hey, they're cool, right? And I'm going to rebuild the calipers, so we'll look at those, and I'll show you how I'll rebuild the calipers. They're pretty easy. They've got a few good tutorials online, and of course everything's, you know, online. It's so easy, right? But we're going to try and do it, and we'll see just how easy it really is. And I want to bring you guys and girls, or guys, probably mostly guys, but girls, let's hope so. I want to bring y'all along with me and talk about some of the problems I've had with this car, and we'll go from there. So hopefully you guys will watch, and we'll go from there. Tell me what you would like to see, and I will try and do that for you. Leave in the comments below and let me know what you would like to see. I'll also put a poll that'll be a running poll about what color I should paint the car. I'll do it black or orange. Those are the two colors that I'm debating between, because I think red, a little red Corvette's kind of cliche, and I don't particularly like red on cars. So I'm gonna wind up repainting it for sure, black or orange, but you guys may convince me something else might look good. So you can leave your comments below. All right, thanks for watching. Take it easy, and if you find this interesting, then hit the subscribe and the bell, and help me out, and maybe we'll go from there. I'm hoping eventually to get some other older vintage cars. I would absolutely love to have a Ferrari 308, but like everybody's problem, it's money. Hey guys, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. If you like this content, then please hit that like button and subscribe and click the bell notification. And I'll see you next time on Rob's Retro Garage.